sent to me from the students. And there was a picture at the beginning that had to do with, I don't know if you saw the balloons, the bouquet of balloons. That was the kids that I was working with that surprised me. They kept me out of the classroom. I was coming to class. It was right before Christmas, and they said, "You can't come in yet, you can't." And I kept peeking out, and finally they let me in. And there was this bouquet of balloons, and each string had a letter, handwritten by each of them, scrolled up. And I read it. I thought I read it on Christmas Day. It was the next morning, and it was overwhelming, how it's impacted them. And that's why I know this is the work that is needed in this generation. So that's just some of them. So at this point, and this is on the website as well, so you don't have to do the reading thing here, but I just wanted to share that with you because I can't speak for how it impacts them better than they can speak for themselves. So at this point, I'd like to ask, I did specifically ask some of the students that I've worked with in the past, and we've been sort of like family. We're texting each other and all that good stuff, and keeping up with their progress, and when they want advice, if I can, I would give it. So I'd like for Kylie to come up and maybe share a few words, whatever it is that you'd like to share, and then you can come up too. You two can come up and keep each other company up here. So can you give a round of applause? This is not rehearsed.
Hi, I'm Kylie. I'm a junior from American Canyon High School. I've actually been through many leadership programs, and from my first day with Kasama, I could tell Teens in Leadership is unlike anything I've ever been through before. The first day, Kasama asked me who my biggest role model is and what qualities I admire in them. And I had never been asked that question before. But I realized I really admire people who are passionate about what they do and give 100% of themselves to things that they really care about. And then she asked us, what of all these qualities have we talked about do you most want to see in yourself? And I realized I wanted to be more passionate. I wanted to give more of myself to the things that I really care about. And, I realized, most leadership programs have lectured me and they have told me 1, 2, 3, this is how you become a leader and this is the things that you need to do to become the best type of leader. Kasama was the first person who made me look at myself, and she let me answer the questions. And it became kind of a habit after more and more sessions that I could look at myself and I could see the things that I wanted to improve in myself. And Kasama really helped me create goals and change just little things so I could start developing into the leader that I thought people should follow. And I started seeing changes in my everyday life. I started committing myself to things that I thought I was passionate about. And I started to distance myself from things that I believed weren't being a good influence in my life. I started to feel more confident in myself and my leadership skills because I knew what type of leader I wanted to be. And most importantly, I started to mold myself instead of letting my surroundings mold me. And while I'm still developing myself, I cannot be more grateful to Teens in Leadership for the changes it has made me cause in myself.
So once again, my name is Paulo, and I think I started attending Teens in Leadership at the end of my junior year, and I continued to the beginning of my senior year. So I remember the first session, one of the questions that Kasama asked was, so what did you do over your summer? So I practically were like, oh, I really didn't do anything because it's summer. So practically just stayed in like my bed and did nothing. So, and then we just talked about how, like, basics of being a leader and just basics of being a good person. And then at the end of the session, she talked about, so what are you going to do during the school year, and what are you going to do next summer? So just reevaluating what I did last summer helped me just focus on just changing everything and like making sure that like I'm actually going to be productive and do things this the upcoming year. So I guess my senior year, I've actually really applied all the things that Kasama has taught me in like the leadership things and like the leadership events and activities that I am part of at school. And it's crazy because like I never knew that I had like these actual abilities to do things like at school and lead things. And so just being able to do that and actually impact people and actually make a difference and like be organized all at the same time and be professional has just like helped me. So, and I just want to thank like Kasama again for all the work that she's doing and all the leadership training and just being like very passionate about this program and everything that she does. So yes. Yeah.
Very good.
Well, imagine a room of like 20 of them like this. It's like, what else would I want to do with my life? No, this is what I want to do when I grow up. Work with the team so they can change the world, right? They're our next generation. We're not going to be here forever.